Tuesday the 22nd of September 2015. Started off as a very normal day. Max hadn't been feeling very well, but we had no reason to believe that he was as ill as he turned out to be. 12:15 I received a call and my dad told me that Max was asleep and he couldn't wake him up. I walked into the family room and Max was collapsed on the floor. Crew for the ambulance request were amazing and kept me talking the whole of the time, checking how frequently Max was breathing. Told me there was a live responder that lived in the village and they would be with me ahead of the ambulance.
I pulled up at scene and was met by Max's granddad, and he guided me into the house, and I was still fairly unaware how serious an incident it was. When I stepped in the house, it became quite clear from what I could hear that it was more serious than I'd sort of assessed. I could hear Max's mum crying and asking Max to wake up and to talk to her. When I walked in the room, I found Max laid on his back and he was blue and barely breathing.
So Chris started work on Max and he sent me to the back of his car to get his resuscitation kit, and he then sort of tubed Max and had me blowing air into Max whilst he carried on tubing and putting needles and things into him.
It was really apparent that although managing his airway and helping him to breathe was buying some time, that he was time critical and he needed to be in hospital. We got him out onto the vehicle and we reassessed him. At that point we got Max's mum to sit in the passenger seat of the ambulance and I stepped off the ambulance quickly so the ambulance could go straight to hospital. Max
was admitted into intensive care and was on life support in a coma for 4 days following that, and ultimately woke up on the Saturday morning.
I suppose Max's incident is why I respond, to help people in my community who need that specialist help, to buy those few minutes before the ambulance arrives and to try and make a difference day or night, 365 days a year. The next time I saw Max was when he came here to Lives to have a look round and to sort of meet me, and to see him walk through the door full of life was incredible. It's probably one of my proudest moments.
The impact on everybody else's life as a result of Chris being there on that day is phenomenal. The gratitude that I feel for Lives, and in particular for Chris, is words could never express my gratitude, because without him I wouldn't have Max today.